Hello, Miriam here with your Monday weather outlook. We're going to take a look at the front and rain band, which are going to sweep from west coast to east this week, bringing rainfall to many areas which have seen rainfall deficits so far this year. Let's jump into the details now. Looking at today, first of all, much of eastern and southeastern Australia will still be dominated by a high pressure system. So that means more foggy, cool starts over the next couple of days and settled, mostly dry afternoons. We do have a few showers through parts of Tasmania and about the Queensland coast, but generally low rainfall totals are expected. We're also looking at low rainfall totals for parts of southwest Western Australia today, generally less than 5 or 10 millimetres, but that story will change a little bit from tomorrow as this cold front approaches and then crosses the southwest land division. Now this front is likely to bring widespread showers and isolated storms to much of southwest Western Australia tomorrow, with gusty winds possible as well, most likely with thunderstorms. Now, rainfall totals are going to be highest around the lower west and southwest coasts. We could see 20 to 30 millimetres with this front, but those rainfall totals will taper away the further inland they go. Through the later part of tomorrow, we are going to see this front move towards the Western Australia border, tapping into tropical moisture. Now we can see it coming down here on Wednesday morning, coming down from off the Indian Ocean and feeding into that cold front. Now what that's going to do is give fuel to any showers or possible storms that develop along this front line. Now, ahead of the front, we've got northerly winds developing. We can see them streaming down here. That's going to impact large parts of southern and southeastern Australia through Wednesday and Thursday. It'll feel mild and fairly breezy. In the wake of the front, we've got cool winds streaming up behind it. So patchy showers continuing through southwest Western Australia, but it'll feel much more wintry. As we continue through Wednesday, we'll see rainfall starting to push into western parts of South Australia, becoming a little bit more widespread going into Thursday. Rain areas may develop across southern parts of the Northern Territory and through eastern parts of South Australia, eventually moving into the southeast states later in the day. Gusty winds will continue in many areas, mostly with those showers and storms, but we could see some damaging winds about the Victorian Alps and southern alpine New South Wales as well. As we go into Friday, that front is going to push rainfall towards the east coast, contracting it away into parts of Queensland and northeast New South Wales. A few patchy showers will follow in southeast behind that front, but we've got large areas of high pressure reasserting itself across central and western Australia. That means Perth is in for a couple more settled days with just a few coastal showers on Thursday and Friday in the wake of that frontal system. Although it is worth noting that another front is quickly approaching the southwest at the end of this week, likely to cross next weekend. Looking at our temperatures now, for today we are looking at generally mild conditions across much of the country, a little bit cooler in the southeast as usual, but we see the pattern start to change into tomorrow and Wednesday as the cold front crosses the southwest land division. Temperatures are going to drop behind the front to around 2 to 5 degrees below the average, feeling much more wintry for Western Australia, Wednesday and Thursday in particular. Still mild ahead of the front though, and that's a pattern that will continue as the front continues to cross the country. By the end of the week, we're generally looking at fairly cool conditions across much of southern and central Australia, really only the far north sitting close to or above average. Now you can find the details of that rain and frontal system at the Bureau's website or via our social media. Stay tuned for updates. We'll catch you next time.